Have you ever stopped to think about how much energy you carry within you? Energy that you might be wasting every single day without even realizing it? It's true. Most of us go through life unaware that this energy holds an incredible power, one that can transform our lives, fuel our dreams, and even connect us to something far greater than ourselves. And yet, many people throw it all away for fleeting moments of pleasure. If that already made you pause for a second, then stay with me, because what I'm about to share could literally revolutionize your life. Are you ready to dive in? At the core of ancient Eastern philosophy lies the concept of Jing. Jing is believed to be the most precious essence of the human body, something far beyond just the physical. It's considered the life force, the vital energy that sustains our being, as essential as the air we breathe. In the ancient wisdom of Taoism, every drop of semen is seen as the most concentrated form of this essence. And with every ejaculation, that vital energy is drained from the body, weakening your potential to grow spiritually, mentally, and physically. Just like a car can't function without oil, your body can't operate at its highest potential if this essence is constantly being depleted. The ancient Taoists believed that retaining this energy could elevate us to higher levels of consciousness and create a deeper connection with the universe. But it wasn't just about avoiding physical pleasure, it was about redirecting that power towards something far greater, spiritual ascension. By mastering this essence, your Jing, not only do you preserve your vitality, but you also amplify the power of your mind and spirit. This is where the real magic begins, because what you're about to uncover goes way beyond theory. It's about how to harness this energy to completely transform your life. And if you're already intrigued, just wait until you learn what actually happens in your body every time this energy is released. Semen may seem ordinary, but it holds incredible complexity. It's not just any fluid, it's a literal source of life. Each drop contains over 200 types of proteins, essential vitamins like B12, C, and E, and vital nutrients such as calcium, zinc, fructose, and citric acid. These aren't there by accident. They're the building blocks for creating new life. So every time you ejaculate, you're literally expelling a powerful cocktail of nutrients that could not only create a new human being, but also reinforce your own vitality. But the true power of semen isn't just physical. It holds creative and spiritual energy, the energy of pure potential. Each unconscious release is like throwing away a part of your creative and spiritual power. It's like having a master key to your own evolution and choosing to use it for a brief moment of pleasure instead. Now, imagine what could happen if you preserved that energy and directed it toward your goals, your dreams, your inner growth. It may seem like a small shift, but the results can be profound. Speaking of loss, are you ready to understand what really happens to your body when this energy is constantly wasted? Let's talk about the real consequences of excessive masturbation. It's not just about physical exhaustion, it goes much deeper. Each time you give into the impulse, there's a cascade of effects that diminish your ability to live fully and consciously. One major issue is the desensitization of dopamine receptors. What does this mean? It means your brain, constantly flooded with artificial and instant gratification, begins to lose its sensitivity over time. Simple pleasures, like enjoying a good meal, having a deep conversation, or achieving a personal goal, start to lose their spark. You become emotionally numbed, slowly losing your ability to fully experience life. Another critical factor is the drop in testosterone levels. Testosterone is essential for energy, motivation, and mental clarity. Studies show that after just 7 days of semen retention, testosterone levels can rise by up to 100%. Now imagine what that kind of boost could do for your focus, drive, and resilience. On the other hand, frequent ejaculation does the opposite. It depletes your testosterone, leaving you more tired, less focused, and more prone to feelings of apathy. It's like trying to drive a high performance car with the gas tank constantly running on empty. And it doesn't stop there. Excessive pornography consumption, which often accompanies frequent masturbation, wreaks havoc on the brain. It can lead to a condition known as porn-induced erectile dysfunction, where your brain becomes rewired to respond only to artificial stimuli. You lose the ability to connect emotionally and sexually with real people. This leads to emotional isolation and makes it harder to form deep, meaningful connections. And finally, this affects your physical performance too. Science has shown that semen retention can enhance the excitability of spinal reflexes, which means better agility and improved athletic performance. In contrast, frequent ejaculation does the opposite, slowing your reaction time and hurting your performance in sports, at the gym, and even in daily tasks. It's like trying to run a marathon with a backpack full of rocks. You're limiting your own potential by constantly throwing away this vital energy. But here's the intriguing part. Is it possible to experience pleasure without losing that energy? Are you ready to learn more? Semen retention is more than just a physical practice. It's a path to rediscovering a deep inner power most people don't even realize they have. One of the most immediate and noticeable benefits is the massive increase in energy. By choosing to hold on to this life force, you maintain a reserve of strength that can fuel all areas of your life. Imagine waking up every day with energy you haven't felt in years, enough to crush your tasks, chase your goals, and still have fuel left over. And this energy doesn't come just from the body. Your mind becomes clearer and more focused. Semen retention is also associated with better prostate health. Contrary to popular belief, you don't need to ejaculate regularly to maintain it. In fact, preserving your vital fluids means those nutrients can circulate through your body, supporting balance and long-term vitality. And what about orgasm intensity? Many men who practice retention report that when they learn to channel their energy, their orgasms become full-body experiences, more intense, longer lasting, and far more fulfilling than those tied to a quick release. But perhaps the most profound benefit is spiritual awakening. Sexual energy, when retained and directed with intention, becomes a powerful force for spiritual growth. Many traditions believe it's the key to awakening Kundalini, the dormant spiritual energy at the base of the spine that, once activated, can elevate consciousness to extraordinary levels. Instead of wasting this sacred force, you begin to feed your dreams, your purpose, and your spiritual evolution. And the best part? This is only the beginning, because the true power of semen retention transcends the physical. It touches the deepest layers of your being. So, want to know how to unlock it? Let's dive into the practices that make it all possible. Sexual energy is so much more than a source of pleasure. In spiritual traditions, especially Tantra and Taoism, it's seen as the key to enlightenment. When you hold this energy, instead of letting it slip away, it becomes fuel for spiritual growth and expanded awareness. One of the core ideas in these traditions is that sexual energy is not merely physical, it's spiritual, a force that can be transformed into creativity, wisdom, and awakening. By preserving this energy, you're essentially accumulating a powerful fuel capable of activating the Kundalini, the coiled serpent energy at the base of your spine. Once awakened, it can bring profound insights, spiritual clarity, and a deep sense of connection to the universe. And this isn't just theory. In practice, learning to master your sexual energy can supercharge your meditation, expand your consciousness, and allow you to experience spiritual ecstasy that goes far beyond fleeting pleasure. Ancient texts like the Bhairava Tantra describe specific techniques to use this energy as a bridge to the divine. By consciously circulating this energy throughout your body, you ignite an inner light, one that begins to shine brighter, awakening your full potential.